Welcome back to today's MLB pick video play for September 4th, 2018. In this one, again, going to be sticking with this series here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals, even though we took a heartbreaking loss yesterday, siding with the Cardinals as rather significant dogs. They had control of that game throughout, but coming up short in the ninth inning and then losing in extra innings was a tough pill to swallow. But still, again, talking about this matchup here, the Cardinals coming in as slight favorites on the money line today at about minus 118. The reason that they're favored here is clearly because of this starting pitching matchup. We just have a longer track record of success from Miles Mikolas so far this year. The 30-year-old righty sitting on a 2.96 ERA and a 1.11 whip. In his last outing, Mikolas was able to limit the damage. He went 5 innings at home against the Pirates. He gave up 8 hits, but just 2 earned runs and then 1 walk to 5 strikeouts. And the Cardinals, they ended up losing that contest, but in terms of Mikolas being on the mound, he's generally gotten a pretty good amount of run support this year. Prior to his last outing against Pittsburgh, the Cardinals had gone on to win his prior 6 starts in a row. So definitely been getting some decent run support with Mikolas out there on the mound. Also, of course, Miles has been, in general, setting up the team for success, going relatively deep in starts and not letting things get away from him. So today, he's taking on a Washington team that isn't in the same position, certainly, as St. Louis in terms of trying to make a run at the postseason. The Cardinals, they got red hot over the prior month or so of action up until their current 3-game losing streak. But the Cardinals still in a pretty good spot to make a run for one of those wild card berths in comparison to the Nationals, who are just at 500. And it just seems like they've been hovering around 500, that particular record, for quite a while now. They haven't been able to close the gap in the NL East. They're still 7.5 games back of the first place Atlanta Braves. And in terms of the numbers of these two squads, you have the Nationals 15th in the majors in earned run average, 11th in total runs scored, in comparison to the Cardinals, who rank 7th in the majors in total team ERA and then 12th in runs scored. But Washington, they're going to be sending out today Eric Fedde, and he doesn't have a long track record of history. So far this year, he's made a handful of starts, and he's had definitely not the greatest level of success in these outings. If we go back on what he's done this year, some of his prior starts, for instance, on the road against the Phillies, he went 5 innings, giving up 8 hits, 5 earned runs. Before that, 6 innings against the Phillies at home, where he went that 6 innings, giving up 8 hits, 3 earned runs. So it seems like the track record, what we've been getting from Fedde so far this year, he's generally gone about 5 to 6 innings and given up a ton of hits, and he's given up between about 3 to 5 runs, earned runs per start. So not the greatest track record here from Fedde so far in 2018. So in terms of the starting pitching matchup, you have to give the lean over to the Cardinals. Also, St. Louis, they've been a pretty solid road squad throughout the year, still standing at a pretty respectable 39 and 31 away from their home field. Even though they are coming off a heartbreaking loss yesterday in Washington, we still feel solid siding with the St. Louis Cardinals. They have a lot to play for right now. They're trying to get things back on track after losing the last 3 games in a row. They have the pitching edge here. We think the Cards are lining up here to go ahead and win this one on the money line. So we're taking the St. Louis Cardinals here on the money line at about minus 118. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our picks over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you guys back here for tomorrow's video.